And yes, we are live because it is in the spirit of Christmas. You're wondering, yes, we are in Christmas already. It is second, third of December. Yes, we are starting to feel the whole thing. How to create fun and meaningful Christmas traditions in your home. That is what I'm going to be teaching you today. My name is Wendy Ologe. I am called Africa's number one parent coach. Scratch that. I am effortlessly your number one parent coach. Today, we're going to be looking at how to create fun and meaningful family traditions in your home. Shout out to all the new Yadders. Are you guys excited? This year, we actually onboarded Yadders from cohort A to Z. Yes, you heard me right. We now have Yadders, cohort 1Z. Yadders, are you here? Let me see your cohort represented. On Sunday was all shades of awesome. 1st of December was our new year. We're already in 2025, yes, and we're already going on with the new year, and it's been awesome. Awesome 3 days. Tell me how your 3 days in the yard have been. If you're a new yarder listening to me right about now, 3 days a yarder. 3 days a yarder, and tell me how it is that it's been. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I can see all of the cohorts right in the comment section. And if you are not in the yard this year, like why now? How can you not be in the app? A to Z. Everybody is inside. Somebody sent me a chat and said, I saw the MD of my office right in the yard. Another person said, I saw the auditor, the head of auditing team in my school. Somebody said, I saw my HOD, Professor Imo. I was like, what's happening here? Come all the way down. Somebody said, I saw my pastor. I said, all of us are here. Everybody is here. If you are not in the yard, you are outside of where, how, where? How can you not be in the yard? The yard is the yard. Cohort 1V. Can you say it? The comment section is buzzing. It is buzzing already. I am particularly excited about this year's inner circle because trust me, it's going to be something else. If you have ever been in the yard and you're thinking that, oh, this is something that you're going to know, nada. You don't know how it's going to come. Boom, boom, boom. Different things hitting at every different, different time. Somebody said that amazing. I feel like the money I have paid have been used, fully expanded. It's just 3 days, so too much value for such an amount. I will shout out to you. That's how we roll. Too much value. We say pay 100K. You say why? After 3 days, your money is gone. Like finished. But you know the interesting thing? We even deliver more as the year goes deeper. So the delivery is just, so this is me telling you that you can start booking for 2026. So yeah, you heard me right. You can book for your 2026, 2025 cohort is gone. Ark closed, key locked. Noah is now inside and God has locked us in. Alrighty, so let's go today. Who is excited? I don't know. My excitement is exciting. My excitement is exciting. Let me say this to you. The way you celebrate your holiday teaches your children what matters most. The way you celebrate your holiday teaches your children what matters most. Are you sure you're sending the right message? Most times, we are not sending the right message with the way our holidays are going. So if your holiday revolves around spending money, don't be surprised. When your children actually grow, they will think that happiness has a price tag. It doesn't. So you need to teach your children this Christmas that it's not just about what they get. It's about who you also become. Thank you again for joining me. Somebody said, my husband is already being serious. It shocked me. He will be serious now. Like, how now? He will be very, very serious. He will be very, very, very serious. So let's go. What Christmas is not. Let me start with what Christmas is not. The deal is not to make Christmas a burden. The deal is to make Christmas exciting. I don't know about you, when you actually begin to, think about the Christmas that you had as a child. So I'm Igbo. We went for Christmas holiday in the village. We spend it in the village every year. Of course, if you're Igbo, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we got to go for Christmas holiday. All the uncles will come from the abroad. All of us will come from the town, and everywhere is buzzing. But you know something that I saw missing? The idea, right, it was all focused on, the noise. Sometimes on Christmas holiday itself, 25th, you are cooking from morning till night. That's the memory that I have, right? I don't know if you have that memory. I don't know if you have that memory. Think about it. The real problem is that we are creating a holiday. It's not an excuse to actually distract your child from what really matters. So a holiday without meaning will just excuse your child from distraction. So if you are not raising a child for the holiday season, you are raising an adult that is actually it's not in the real world. So most times people think that the holiday is a time where you just go and relax. You take your children to the village, you just leave them to roam about. Do you know that is actually during the holiday? The holiday, most of the holidays that you actually have, when people are molested. I can never forget. It was in that village. Somebody gave me, if I showed my sister and I one very big black penis that same Christmas holiday. We had just gone, my staff is laughing. We had just gone for, daddy had just said, oh, that they should go and show us around, blah, blah, blah. We were two young girls. I was 12, my sister was 14. And this young man took us through a bush path. You know how village can be. My parents were not intentional about who they were leaving us with. As far as I'm concerned, yeah, let's move. And then on the road, the guy stops, brings out one very black penis and tells us to come and touch it. The kind of run my sister and I ran that day, I don't think we have ever run like that in our lives. So here we were, Ajebo kind of children that came from town, feeling like we didn't know what was happening. We didn't know the roads. We knew the road by force. We ran with our life. But imagine that was a rape incident. Imagine that guy could have raped us, yeah? And we were young children. Anything could have happened. We ran home. We didn't even tell our parents what happened because no, it wasn't even something that. But imagine what some of the things that happen, during holiday seasons, because there is no intentionality that parents actually build around the holiday. So the deal is not to make Christmas a burden. Christmas is a time where memories are shared. Any holiday should not just happen. Don't create a holiday that just happens. The holiday is just there. You're supposed to plan for it. Before we went live, I was just telling, a colleague of mine that, oh, okay, that Christmas, I was talking about Christmas in my home. And I said, we've been planning for Christmas. You were like, already. And then you're wondering, 3rd of December, coach is talking about Christmas. The problem is that we think that Christmas is an emergency. 25th of December has been fixed from the beginning. Why are you making it an emergency? 24th of December, people are in the market hustling. And why? I've never been able to understand it. Are you hustling and bustling in the market on 24th? Why are you fighting with Taylor? Hey, Taylor has not made my clothes. Why? What is all the pressure? You must learn to take out Christmas pressure. That's not what Christmas is. Christmas is about the pleasure, not the pressure. Stop pressurizing yourself in the name of Christmas. Right now, a lot of people are thinking, how will I buy 10 packs of rice? How many packs of rice? You don't need to. You don't need to, really. Your Christmas tradition is actually about what's becoming of your children. The greatest gift you want to give your children this season is teaching them that the world doesn't really revolve around them. It is about giving. It's not about receiving only. So family traditions are not just cute on Instagram. They are the foundations of your children's emotional stability. It is not about sewing clothes. Take the pressure out of Christmas. Christmas and pressure. have nothing to do in common. So you're supposed to plan for it. The idea of creating plan is to help you maximize the holiday. Don't stumble on it. Don't stumble on it. Many parents take holiday as a time that they need to just, strip the children away, or even take them to the village and relax. According to us, it's important that you begin to look at it differently. Now, the holiday, you choose to have a child, and you must be accountable. Stop shipping your children. When you even go for that holiday in that village, let your eye be there. Plan what it is that will happen. Don't waste 2 weeks of your child's destiny in the name of your child just needs to be somewhere. I'll stop there. Inner circle parents got the balls of destiny on Sunday already. Let me stop there. If you're not in the yard, you're on your own. Now, the holiday time is a time for you to detox, reconnect, and then begin to look at things, right, differently. So if your child don't know you, as a parent, how do you know your child? You know your child by spending time. This is a good time to actually spend with your children. Instead of just having many activities everywhere that will involve too many everybody, why not think about it like this is a family time for us? It's a time for connections. It's a time for conversations. It's a time for communications. Are we saying don't connect with people? No. We're saying that while you are actually doing that, remember that you have a family. Parenting is a game of influence. It's not a game of force. The moment you begin to force, the first rule of parenting is connection. And that's why my book, Connect to Correct, I stated it. So there is no holiday in parenting. You parent 365 times. Let me say that again. There is no holiday in parenting. You are constantly parenting. You parent 665 days in a year. Holidays are not a break for parenting. They are a test of parenting. Let me say that again. Holidays are not a break from parenting. They are a test of parenting. The holiday will show you in fine lines what you have done over the years, over the days. So it's not about trying to give your child a perfect Christmas. It's about trying to give them a meaningful Christmas. So the best prize you can give your child is not under the tree. It's the life, the memories that you're going to share with them. It's not a time for you to spoil your children. It's a time for you to shape them. The memories your child will cherish won't be an expensive gift. It will be moments that they were significant. If you skip the teaching of meaning behind traditions, you will raise the children who follow blindly instead of living intentionally. Now let's take a look. One of the things that I see also that happens during the holiday is that we just put our children on screens and then we just go away because you don't have a plan. The reason we were told to follow that young man is because there was no real plan to what it is that my parents were going to do. So the plan was go to the village, spend time in the village with grandparents, meet your cousin. There's no plan of how we're going to spend this time. And that's what most of us do. There's no real plan on how this about that. There's no real plan on how this time you're talking about. There's no real plan. This holiday is an opportunity to teach gratitude, generosity, grace. Don't waste it. Don't waste it. Stop wasting the holiday. If you do not have a plan, you're wasting the holiday. What is Christmas not? Number one, Christmas is not an emergency. 25th of December 2024 has been there since the beginning of time. So if you're just running around right now and telling me, oh, it's because I don't have money, this is when money came, you're wrong. You know why? Because you think that what you need for to impress your children, in quotes, is for you to actually make money. No, you just need a plan, and you need a content inside of that plan and some dose of intentionality. The moment you know what it is that you need to do, then you begin to find out that it is not about commercialization of your parenting. It is actually about the intentionality that you put in your parenting. So parenting is about building legacy, not building luxury. What kind of legacy are you creating this holiday season? Because if you skip the meaning of this holiday, you begin to actually see that these things are not, are not that. When the joy of your children are not tied to gifts and things you buy. They are not tied to it. Don't teach your children that these things has a price tag. Rethink your parenting strategy. Rethink it. Christmas is not an emergency. Somebody help me put that in the comment section. You do not need any other thing. You just need a plan. Christmas is not an emergency. Never has been an emergency. All this, I'm looking for money to do this, I'm looking for money to do that. All of that pressure is completely unnecessary. It's not required. Stop creating an emergency around something that have already been scheduled for life. So stop being, of course, inner circle parents are going to go and drag the people separately. Your own dragging fees will be different. I will leave this for the public. Of course, you know that you can share this link with your family and friends. This is our Tuesday Live. Tuesday Live is always live every Tuesday and is available to public. Anybody can watch. It's not our inner circle class. Our inner circle class are exclusive. Yes, to inner circle parents. I can't even wait for Thursday. We call it workers meeting. Hey, you want to be there. All right. So stop outsourcing your Christmas. Number 2, Christmas is not about spending money. It's about creating memories. Christmas is not about spending money. It's about creating memories. When people tell me that they had to borrow money to sew clothes, I have never been able to understand it. Like, how do you borrow money to sew clothes? Like, how does that even make sense? How do you borrow money to go to the village? Like, you must go to the village. Like, are you for real? How do you borrow money to... Some things are just because, because you want to prove a point so that you can snap clothes on Christmas and put on Instagram and, just pepper them. Why is a child of 3-year-old making hair that is reaching her bum bum? Please, can you tell me why? Why is your daughter on a weave on? A child that is 13, she's on one long weave on because it's Christmas. Why are your children with long nails? Why are they on eyelashes? Why are you stressed about Christmas? Number 3, Christmas is not a burden. Stop making it look like it's a burden. Stop it. It's not a burden. All these, Christmas is coming, I don't know what it is that I want to do. If your children do not understand Christmas from the point of view of spending time with the family, then you have missed it. You have missed it. You are outsourcing your Christmas. It's not a burden. Don't come and be broken tailors in this season. You will drag them online. You will put them here. If your child only associate Christmas with things, gifts, clothes, you have taught them to expect, not to appreciate. I say that again. If your child only associates Christmas with clothes, food, things, you have taught them to expect, not to appreciate. There is no reason why you actually would want to do things. Tolu is here. The money we spend during Christmas, Zerelix is there. We do painting. I would rather go and buy puzzles, paintings, all those things. I spend my money haggling one tailor, chasing one tailor around. I don't understand. All the clothes I've been wearing from January till December, do me till November. I want to go and sew. Don't get me wrong. If you feel that you want to sew clothes, right? You can afford it. You're not planned for it now. Sew the clothes in November, sew it in October, sew it in July, sew it in whenever. Must you be out in the night on the 24th of December running around? One day I came out on the 24th of December night, and I went to pick up something from the grass. That's the last time I ever came out to actually talk about, on Christmas Eve. The crowd I saw, I was asking myself, is this a joke? Why? Your child is making hair on the 23rd. They are in the salon with 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. They must finish the hair. Is that the kind of Christmas you want your children to remember? Is that what you want your children to actually take home as Christmas? See, if you don't take charge of your family traditions, social media and marketing will do it for you. Let me say that again. If you do not take charge of your family traditions, social media and marketing of all sorts of things, we do it for you. Because that's how your children is going to understand what the holiday is about. Social media, everybody is buzzing now. It has to be a certain way. That's why in the Intentional Parent Academy, we've crafted a whole Christmas tradition for ourselves. A whole Christmas. As in, our own Christmas, we remove, there's no Christmas clothes. If you want to sew, it's fine. We turn it to pajamas. Wear your pajamas and snap. It can be anything. Stop stressing your children in the name of, this Christmas, we really want to show and all of that. No, there's nothing to show. If you don't teach your children the joy of giving, the society will teach them the greed of getting. If you don't teach your children the joy of giving in this season, the society will teach them the greed of getting. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to perpetuate the greed of getting, because all you're focused on is how will I do? How do you think that making your child's hair, wearing them dog clothes will make them happy? You're not there. There is no plan. Nothing. You are not even there to actually even do anything. As in, your children, you just dump them, you're in the village, you're calivanting from one wedding to another. Don't get me wrong. Again, there's a lot that you can do, but please have a plan. Have a plan so that social media will not do it for you. People will not do it for you. Christmas should be easy, should be enjoyable. All this drama, all this, somebody said I'm looking for money for Christmas. I'm looking for money for Christmas. That's why, I've just paid for Inner Circle. So I can't really pay for my books because I'm looking for money for Christmas. I wish. In fact, that particular mindset, we upturned it from the induction. The person came back and said, I've converted the money for the Christmas to books. Take money for Christmas. Again, if you have the money to do all, by all means, but don't put yourself under pressure. Under pressure. The idea is a giving. And when it comes to giving, we're not just talking about only things. We're talking about the joy of being able to give your time, your presence. Right now, we're rather looking at how do we give? How do we ensure that the children understand giving to their teachers in this season? We're not interested in buying one clothes. All the clothes they have. My children will only be home for like about 3 weeks. So I don't understand. I will go and sew clothes everywhere. And then when they are done, they will now go, I'll only give you the clothes. Who will wear it? Who is going to wear the clothes? Why all that pressure? The greed of getting versus the joy of giving. You need to actually begin to think about it. When you prepare for Christmas, it's a whole new level. Christmas is not a time of pressure. It spoils the mood. Pressure spoils the mood. It's not a time of pressure. It's not a time of pressure. Christmas is not a time to ship your children off for a holiday. No, it's not. It's not. You can go and buy frontal, make your children look, maintain steeds, very demure, very mindful. And at the end of the day, they come out of that particular holiday, they can be messed up just because of that holiday. Just because of that holiday. This is very key. Christmas is not for competition or for show. Nobody. We can't see you. In the yard, we say we can't see you. We're not in competition with anybody. I'm not ready to sew a cloth that your co-wife, some of us are already planning. Last year, my co-wife, the kind of clothes the children wore. The kind of clothes I'm going to bring out. My children are going to come with, a lot of, for what? For what? You know, I'm Igbo, so I understand a lot of these things about Christmas. The pressure on Christmas is something else. Somebody makes money from January to November, spends all the money in Christmas, and then starts all over. Like, really? Who are you competing with? You want to wear more clothes than a particular person. Why? Christmas is not about buying dresses. That's not what Christmas is about. It's not about buying dresses. It's not about, being everywhere, making sure that, my clothes. So as we're planning for Christmas, we're not planning for any other thing. It's just clothes, rice. So I asked myself, that rice that day, as in, it can't be something else. Even the menu is even boring. Like, for children, you just eat rice. People come, they cook from morning to night, everywhere. No memory. Christmas is not about social obligations, weddings, events, chieftaincy title. Because right now, all of us are going to spend the next 3 weeks, from Christmas, from the second week, travels. All of us are shouting there is no money in Nigeria. But people will be in the village now. Maybe you have to pepper them. You have to show that today, even though Tinubu, did all that, we still they stand. Like, you need to prove a point now. Come on now. Don't you? You need to prove a point. And then when you now prove that point, all right, everybody is now like, all the mock my doing well in town. According to my brothers, nobody should expect me to do well from anywhere. I'm not interested. He's doing well in town. He's, and you're under that pressure. You want to actually come and show. They say when this person's child came back, this is what happened and all of that. It's not an obligation. It's not a time for you to go. And so now you are calculating, how many weddings do I have? I have 4 weddings this year. So 2018th, 19th, and you don't even have money. That's my own. If you have money, please do what you want to do. But how about the stress? Me, I even could. So sorry about that. So sorry about that, guys. Network wanted me to not to talk about this. We will talk about it. We will talk about it. And then, you are not prepared. Have you noticed that in school system, January is always the worst kind of time? Parents are always depressed in January. Why are you depressed in January? Like, sometimes I've never been able to understand it. And January is hard. Why is January hard? It's lack of planning now. Why is January? January is hard. Hey, this one, that one. We must. You don't understand. January is not really a time where things are hard in January. It's because you didn't plan. Your December was just everywhere. You consumed everything because you wanted to prove a point, and then you now January. When did January come? At the end of the day, you're now running helter skelter. In the inner circle, part of the things I teach others is how to plan in a way that by January, you're very comfortable. What are you looking for? Why are you running helter skelter in January? Why are you running helter skelter? This is actually very, very important. It's actually very, very important for you to note. Now, what is Christmas for? What is Christmas for? Again, I said that if your children associate Christmas with only things they get, what they wear, things that come to them, you have taught them to expect, not to appreciate. They are two different things. The idea is to teach your children appreciation, not expectation during Christmas. Appreciation, not expectation. So you must begin to look at your Christmas differently. If your child doesn't know the value of giving by age 10, it's not their fault, it's your fault. And this is a good time to actually teach your child that your child does not need more clothes this Christmas. They need more of you. That's what Christmas is about. Your child does not need, somebody help me write it in the comment section. My child doesn't need more clothes. They need more of me. Me. Because it is you that they need. It is a moment you need to be. Inside, it's very important. Christmas without purpose is just a commercial transaction in disguise. Christmas without purpose is just a commercial transaction in disguise. If you don't plan for your Christmas, you're simply creating commercialization of your parenting. If you are more focused on just how it is that you're going to spend money, your children are going to see that and all of that, it is for them to see you. You are the most important factor. Family being together is the most important factor. Your children need more of you. Quit buying that Christmas clothes. Go and buy in the yard. There's something that we do during Christmas. One piece of it. As in, we want Christmas to be fun in such a way that when you are done, your children, in fact, last year when we finished Christmas, children told their parents that this has been the best Christmas that they've ever had. If you're a new yarder, wait for it. Your Christmas is going to come with a lot of steam. I mean, your coach is a Christmas planner guru. Just wait for it. You see that our Christmas planner, our Christmas bundle, get it, get ready. We put it all together. That Christmas bundle has a 12 plan in it. Inside it, there's an intentional Christmas 12-day planner. What you're going to do in those 12 days. There is a Christmas family tradition, the things that you're going to do. There's a Christmas activity planner. There's Christmas bucket list. There's Christmas budget planner. There's Christmas gift guide. There's Christmas family outfit planner. There's Christmas holiday party planner. There's Christmas menu. There's age-specific movie. You spend the time creating memories. No pressure. In this time where there's a lot of pressure, avoid it. Avoid getting children into it. Stop it. Create routines, create structures that will protect your children. And that's what, Christmas is about. Let's talk a bit about, before we go, let's talk a bit about how to create that fun and meaningful Christmas traditions in your home. This is actually absolutely very important. How to create that fun and meaningful Christmas traditions in your home. Christmas season is more than just it's more than just all of those things that I've said. Clothes, books. Don't mind me. Food is good. Clothes are good, but that's not the core. It's more than the decorations. It's more than the gifts. It's a time to strengthen your family bond. It's a time to create cherished memories. It's a time to instill values, I dare say, that will last a lifetime. When you create traditions that are both fun and meaningful, you make that season unforgettable in your family. There are a lot of things you can do during Christmas that does not have to cost you an arm and a leg. Just bring yourself. Get yourself to actually create this plan. The amazing Christmas bundle actually helps you to create this plan. But I'm going to share a bit of the things that you can do. Do you know, as simple as sharing stories and conversation is a big deal during Christmas? Talk about childhood Christmas memories, funny moments, how families celebrated it in the past. Reflection activity, you can discuss meaning of generosity, gratitude, kindness. You can do it over, a bonfire in the house. What does it take? Go outside, put wood. I remember those days during Christmas. Every year we do bonfire in my own home, right? And I mean our present home every year. Create, rituals like a countdown, ritual, a system, a calendar where your children are going to anticipate. This morning, our tool of the day in the yard was to create a playlist. As simple as that. you're beginning to create your memories. As simple as that, you're beginning to create all of those systems all put together, right? So the Christmas bundles are printables. We're going to try to put them on Amazon as well, but they're on seller currently. Somebody is asking us. You can get them on seller, all right? You can get them on Stellar, okay? Or you can just do a direct transfer for it. Now, another thing that you can do is focus on giving, not receiving. Presence over presence. Presence over presence. Focus on giving your time, giving value, giving. Let everybody in the family understand giving. Let them, what can we give? Let that be your focus. Get your children to bake cookies and give to, in our home, we with the security men, we actually have a day that we cook and then we give and all of that. All of those things. Have them have, let your children write heartfelt letters instead of buying, just buying just things. They buy a gift in the family, attach a heartfelt letter. Giving tree, create tree-shaped words display where people will write one way they will give back this season. It could be a good way to just make it all fun. Trust me, your children need more of you, not more clothes. Not more clothes. Personalize your decorations. Your decoration, decorate together. There's this creativity and teamwork it fosters. For the past 14 years that the twins have been born, this is going to 15, we have done Christmas trees a particular day because it's a big occasion for us. It's not anything big. The Christmas tree we're using it. You don't even need. There was a particular year we did Christmas tree books because we had so much books in the house, and we got an idea to go do Christmas tree books. We did Christmas tree books and we put light on Christmas tree books. So you see, you don't really need to go, and just be there. Think through the tools. Personalize it. Do it yourself. Use natural elements. In fact, I'm going to, right this time around where we want to revolutionize the way that we're doing our decoration in different kind of ways. While apart from the tree, we're going to do other things. I'm going to go to relics and then, find some simple stuff here and there. Incorporate some kind of faith in it. If you're a faith person, you can create a day where you guys are going to talk about, the birth of Jesus, or even act it out in our home. There's an acting out to it. Yes, there's an acting out to it. My husband is a drama person. Talking about drama, there's going to be a drama night on the 20th of December. After this session, I'm going to play you a video about the drama night. You will see all the details for Abuja. All right, you see all the videos. Let me just finish our session quickly. So incorporate faith, incorporate some kind of reflection. Let each family member write a prayer request, a blessing on Christmas Eve. Let it just be something fun. You can do a candlelight ceremony in your home. In the Amazing Christmas bundle, we stated all the things that you can do, different things. You can try different kinds of food, all of the things and that you can do. You can do the candlelight dinner. In our home, we actually do candlelight dinner. There are things. It can just be you strolling on the streets to just count how many families have Christmas lights or how many places decorated Christmas lights. A drive in the night. You can just place a Christmas tree, right? I have artificial trees here. You can just place a Christmas light on this tree. You don't really need to spend money the way you're thinking it. You just need to be able to think. We say that an inner circle parent, an intentional parent is a thinking parent, right? So of course, we're giving you tips. You're giving you tips. So it is very, very important. How I wish the video can be aired on a TV. That's a good one. A real aired on the TV, right? So incorporate faith and reflection. Another thing that you can do is you can celebrate through food. If you're a family that likes, different kind of food, don't do the pressure. Just look at simple things. Get everybody to cook. Let me tell you one of the things that we do in our own family. We do cooking competition. So one of the days in the holiday, there's a cooking competition. It usually has funds. There's a collection of funds for cooking competition in our home. We call it the fun pool. And then anybody who wins it gets it, at the end of the day. The videos, last year we shared our video on, with inner circle parents. In cooking competition, we're just trying to actually look at, so that it's not like, one person is in the kitchen, all the girls, how we're growing up, all the girls are in the kitchen cooking from morning to night. No, it's present over present. So we are there, everybody is cooking, everybody is, having fun, gisting, everybody is drawing around. It's fun. It's one of the most fun things that you can think about, right? So you can celebrate through food, incorporating things like, cookie day. In fact, we also have baking night. In baking night, there are some things incorporated it. There's also cultural food day, where you can explore the different kind of cultural food, depending on what it is per time that you are doing on your journey. All right? That you are doing on your journey. This is very important. All right? So explore Christmas, how Christmas is celebrated around the world. You can also look at how do other people so during Christmas, okay, one of the things that we do is that we use it to explore other culture, and that exposes us to be able to learn. So remember that I said that Christmas is not just a time for you to just sit around and you can incorporate, teaching values, you can incorporate learning, you can incorporate anything if you're intentional. So while we are trying to actually do the dish of people in Ghana, we are learning about the culture in that place. That's a beautiful way to actually learn all of this. Okay, so you now put all of that together, capture the memories. Traditions become richer when they are documented. Of course, if you're a yada, you understand documentation. Documentation is the core for us. We document from day one. Right now, we started the inner circle journey. We already documented. Our journals are there. Our, put together. We have today, we went back. Some people have even opened we've gone back to our stuff, how we document. I'm not going to share here. We are not a yada now. On Thursday, I'll share with yada. It's part of our pro tip for Sunday. How you're going to capture, document, put, and all of that. We have what we call the photo challenges, where we actually do it with the pajamas and all of that. Assign the teams. It's just pajamas, only pajamas, nothing again. And yet, when you see our pajamas pictures, are you guys even ready for what the others are going to do to you? The only thing we do is find pajamas. But when we snap those pajama pictures, you envy us. So those pajama pictures, people actually just go, get their pajamas, put it together, and snap. Nothing again. Why are you not a yada now? Why are you not a yada? Of course, this is just what we do. That's all. So that pajama, creating memories, parents come back, their children sitting are well up. We do things in a different way, in a totally different way. We are not everywhere. Nobody is planning. Nobody is planning to go and do, you buy Yvonne, you sit a child down from morning till night. No. On Christmas Day, my daughter's hair is usually packed up. No, or maybe weaved. A natural hair, always weaved on mine. That's how it is. I'm not saying that you should not buy Yvonne. Oh, by all means, please buy. But we, yadas, we are focused on creating memories much more than anything. So capture the memories. Photo challenges. We also have the journals, the family Christmas journaling period. We have what we call the 12 days of Christmas in the yard. Yadas, are you ready for 12 days of Christmas? Somebody said, thank God I'm a yada now. In the peppering is peppering back. You're no longer peppered. Were you peppered last year, like last time, before last Tuesday? And all of a sudden, you have now translated from being an ordinary parent to a yada. Being a yada is a thing. Come on. Onboarding cohort 1A to Z. When people have filled all the letters, We are for takeover. Hey, we have come for takeover. The yard, being in the yard is the thing. Yarders, you get it now. Yarders will tell you that being in the yard is the thing. So 12 days of Christmas is coming. And when the 12 days of Christmas comes, you'll be outside, as in watching us like it's a big thing to be a yarder. It's a real big thing. I can't even wait. I can't even wait. From yesterday, 1st of December, we already started making our plans. By the time we're entering 2025, you are there, hey, running around, doing what do you people call it? New Year resolution that you will never follow through. We are finished. We are ready for the year. So what we're doing in December, while you're running around looking for money for Christmas, we're running around looking for how to create our plan. Looking for how to create our plan. And we are creating our plan. And we create it until we now begin to execute. By the time you now see, what it is that happens, then you yourself, we don't go. We don't go. We will actually outstructure you, outperform you, like we have gone. Mr. Lubenga said, will you be peppering me like this for the next 1 year, like this? Oh God, you shall be peppered. I can't even lie to you. You shall be peppered for 1 full year. Ask questions. honestly, being a yada is a thing. And I can't even wait. So while people are there, they say, hey, January is so hard. January is not hard. January is entered with tease. Very demure, very mindful. As people are there scattering how everything, they spent all the money. Why are you spending all your money? I don't understand. Why? Just leave her. Leave her, right? Just leave it. But you will be all right, sir. Last, you'll be very all right. By 2026, we'll have you in the yard. All right. So this is very important for you to know that the idea is not for you to just come spend money, just leave Christmas, but there's a way to do it. There's something that we say in the yard. You remove and then you replace. You don't just remove and leave empty. So you have removed all the paparazzi of the kind of paparazzi that people have created for parenting in Christmas. We are replacing it. We are replacing it. So that's what we're going to do for you. We're going to be able to actually replace it. One of the things that you can do is play together. There's also something that we call that the end of year letters. Tomorrow, there's a particular tool we do. Let me not talk about the yard so much. Let's concentrate, right? But if I don't talk about the yard, what else will I talk about? We live for the yard now. We live for Inner Circle program. Trust me. Okay? So playing together, fun, laughter is essential. Do game night, trivia, charades, scavenger hunt. We went to school. We went for PTA meeting, and I was talking to our daughter. Our daughter was like, "Mom, I can't wait to be home. Like Christmas, like it is Christmas." I mean, in fact, she said in their school, the people used to wonder why she's so excited about going home. It's Christmas. We have been making plans for Christmas for the past 4 years. Activities. We already have a put down. Yeah, I will share my Christmas plan with you guys. You know how we do it. I will. You guys are going to get it, and you can copy away, right? Have a movie marathon, watch movies, do stuff, end the season with gratitude. Let there be full of, very many thankful notes. Let there be, reflection night. Let there be, gift a memory. Create a small scrapbook, a digital photo album. The art of Christmas is not just in the presents that we give. It's also in the moments we share. When you craft tradition that reflect your family values and personality, you create a Christmas that is not only fun, all right? You create a Christmas that is not only fun. You create a Christmas that will leave you with a living, legacy, a joy and togetherness. Again, if you are creating Christmas traditions that only focuses on the things that your children are getting, You actually will be teaching your children expectation instead of appreciation. Hmm. Instead of appreciation. Remember that the greatest gift you can give your child this holiday, teaching them that the world doesn't revolve around them. No, it doesn't. If your child doesn't know the value that you're giving at age 10, it is your fault, it's not theirs. Family traditions are not just cute on Instagram. They're not for photo worthy. It's not about worthy photos. They are foundations for your child emotional well-being, right? If you don't teach your children gratitude in this season, you're going to set them up for entitlement all the year round. Stop outsourcing your holiday joy to social media. Create moments, not materialism. If you are more focused on just decorating, on just doing things that does not actually add value, you will need to rethink your Christmas. Parenting is not about keeping your child happy. It's about raising them to handle the world even when it's not. Every holiday tradition you skip today is a memory you will regret not creating tomorrow. Let me say that again. Every holiday tradition you skip today is a memory you will regret not creating tomorrow. So do that, tradition. Your child doesn't need to believe. It's not about Santa. They need to believe in the power of giving, the power of family, the power of kindness. That's what it is. Christmas is not magical because of the gifts that is under the tree. It's magical because of the love that is around it. Let me say that again. Christmas is not magical that, because of the tree, the gift that is under the tree. It's magical because of the love and the memories that you create around it. If you're too busy to spend time with your children this holiday, don't be surprised when they get too busy to also begin to spend that time with you eventually. It's important that we begin to understand that Christmas holiday is a game changer. Is a game changer for you. Don't forget that every time that you create a memory with your child, you are actually creating a future for them. Every time you create a memory for your child, you are actually creating a future for them. If you don't take charge of your family tradition, social media will do it for you. Social media will do it for you. The way you celebrate Christmas will teach your children what matters the most. It will teach them what matters the most. You're not raising your children to believe in magic. You're raising them to create the magic themselves. The problem with the kind of parenting we're doing is that we are consumers instead of creators. Even during holiday, we are consuming, we are not creating. If you don't deal with how your child is actually seeing holiday, then you are going to actually be making a mess. Family tradition is not just an activity, it's a promise of belonging and identity. Are you creating a belonging and identity that your child will live forever to appreciate? If you give your child the latest gadget, the truth of the matter is that it doesn't last forever. The only thing that lasts forever is the memories you create with your children. Stop trying to give your children a perfect Christmas. Give them a meaningful Christmas. Stop trying to give your children a perfect Christmas. Give them a meaningful Christmas. Because if you're not careful, you will teach your child that holidays are about excess, not gratitude. If you're not careful, you will teach the children, about excess, not gratitude. Please, today, note that Christmas holiday is not the thing that's not how you do Christmas holiday. All that pressure, all that, stop it already. Stop the pressure. Your children don't need the pressure. You don't need the pressure. It's not about the hair. It's not about the whatever it is. It's not about the clothes. Neither is it whatever it is that you're putting on in that space. Quit that pressure and focus on creating memories. And here is what it is that here is what it is that you get for the amazing Christmas bundle. I'm trying to ensure that the amazing Christmas bundle is on my stream. I don't know why it is that I cannot say it. Okay, the amazing Christmas bundle is a bundle that you actually get for you to be able to create a meaningful Christmas. Are you ready to create a Christmas that will work? Are you ready to create a Christmas you will plan for? Are you ready to create a Christmas that your children will live forever to remember? Stop creating Christmas that your children will be pressured about. Stop creating Christmas that puts you under pressure. Sir, you don't need all that money you are saving to finish it during this holiday. Please create a Christmas that actually matter. All right. And this is where we're going to, look at it. Let's take a look at the Christmas, the 12 in one amazing Christmas bundle. And this is actually what you get when we're talking about the 12 in one amazing Christmas bundle. We have this particular one, which, it talks about the 12 days of Christmas planner. Yes. Talks about, please, Tim, can you help me put off the banner for the payment? Thank you. It talks about 12 days of Christmas bundle. It talks about the Christmas family session planner. It talks about the gift guide. This gift guide has you the kind of things you can give. It's not about how much, how expensive it is, what it is. That it's just simple things, creative things. There's also the menu magic. There's a Christmas movie marathon. The kind of movie recommendations. There's an outfit planner, there's a Christmas planner, there's a yearly gratitude guide, there is a journal, there is a decorating delight planner. You can have all sorts. Give your children a meaningful Christmas, not a perfect one. We want you to think about it. All right? Meaningful Christmas, not perfect Christmas. And you just would love to actually do that. For 4,500, 9,999, right? The 4,999, you will get this amazing Christmas bundle. Okay? The amazing Christmas bundle is amazing. That's all that I can say about it. You will see all of it on our on the description of this video and all on our what's it called, the social media handle and all of that. And if you are listening to me, you can add add back the banner. And if you're listening to me, all right, you're listening to me now. Okay, I don't know why this 12 in one Christmas bundle has refused to get off my face, but it's okay. Okay, if you're listening to me now, just know that you can always get that. But if you're a yada, this is part of your bundle that you already got, so you don't need to get this differently. Okay, if you already got your bundle, this is part of it, so you can always make use of it. And then, of course, this is what is inside that bundle. These are all the things that you can see: the planner, the gifts, everything that you actually need is in that place, and you would love it. It's a 12 printable, different things that you can do. 12 of them. Each of our printables are usually like 2,000, but you're getting this for 499. Grab it today. Start planning for your Christmas. And stop having all of those, Christmas that you are having all that pressure on. There's no need for the pressure. No need for the pressure. Don't keep Christmas tradition. Don't get all that your travel here, hair here, clothes here. Focus. Let's create a meaningful Christmas for your children. All right. Please go. Is this different from people? No, it's not. If you already have this one, that's it. Yeah, if you have this bundle, all right, we will go inside and create our own. Our own in the yard. We break it down. We don't, you break it down. If you're not in the yard, you can get this on our seller and just, use it to do your plan. But start now for your plan. Don't start later. Starting later is a killer. This is the time. Remember that if you don't take charge, social media will start bombarding you with things to do. When you plan, you actually do not have no business with any of those things that happen. It is only when you don't plan that anything that comes, you jump on it. When trends come, you jump on it. But when you have a plan, I usually say that intentional parents follow a goal and unintentional parents follow the crowd. If you don't have a plan, you're not intentional. Once the crowd come with their, hey, this is what it is that you're doing for Christmas, you go under pressure, you borrow money, you look for anything, and you jump. But when you have a plan, you stick to it. You're following it, and you're just being on that trail. So if you already have your amazing Christmas bundle, it's the same thing. Dust it. Bring it out. Let's roll. I know that most others last year already have their bundle. If you are a just joining us, you don't have your bundle, please get your bundle on Stella. Yeah, that is part of the bundles you purchase, the 3-in-1. All right. So all you need to do is just to bring it. It's $4.99. You see that you actually got that for less. Of course, the others always get things less than you can imagine. All right. So somebody said this, if you are a yada, is just sweeting me. I congratulate myself. I see you. I see you. So if you're ready and you're ready, let's go to the yard so that we can all go get there and start planning for our Christmas. We already started. Today was that plan that we already started with our Christmas. And this is where I sign out today. It is 1 hour on the dot. And I'm going to play you a video of the Marriage Still Drama Night. If you are in Abuja, I want you to take note of the Marriage Still Drama Night. I see you there because it's going to be amazing. Don't miss to be at the Marriage Still Drama Night. It's part of your Christmas, yes, plan. It is something that you want to also enjoy. I don't know if there's a virtual viewing. I'm going to ask the Marriage Still people, but right, here you go with the video.
Drama night, drama night, drama night. Stand the chance to win a Hisense Smart TV at the Marriage Stories Drama Night on the 20th of December. Where will you be on that day? Don't tell me you're not going to be at the Drama Night event, because you are going to be so wrong. Also stand the chance to win a power bank. We don't make noise here. We talk and we do. We don't do talk here. So this how to win this exciting gift. A raffle ticket will be given to you when you enter the hall, and after that, your numbers will be selected randomly to win this amazing and exciting gift. So tell me, where will you be on the 20th of December, if not the Marriage Stories Drama Night? So make sure you are at the Marriage Stories Drama Night